I live on the third floor of an 80s apartment building. Nothing special. A one-bedroom flat with a fitted kitchen, a balcony facing the parking lot, and a solid wood front door with a peephole. The walls are Placo. You can hear the neighbors cough. Normal life. I'm 28 and work a 9-to-5 office job. I live alone and don't go out much. My routine is come home, eat pasta, watch a series, sleep. Luckily I do this every other week. I work 9 a.m., 6 p.m., and 8 a.m., 4 p.m. The thing is, the door, it slams shut on its own. Not when it's windy. The hallway window faces the building's interior courtyard, so there's no draft, but it slams regularly around 3 a.m. A sharp slam, as if someone were shutting it violently. The first time, I woke up with a start. I thought it was a break-in. I grabbed a flashlight and went to check. The door was closed and locked. Nothing there. It happened again. Once a week, then twice. Always around 3 a.m. The slam, then silence. I changed the lock. It kept happening. I asked the neighbor next door, an old guy named Gerard. He just shrugged. The previous tenant left just like that. He dropped his keys in the mailbox and never got in touch. He used to say the door slammed all the time. One night, I'd had enough. I decided not to sleep. I sat in the hallway, leaning against the wall, facing the door. I waited. 2 a.m., 3 a.m., nothing. I started to doze off, and then I heard a noise. Not a slamming sound. A scratching, light, steady, right behind the door, like fingernails on wood. I got up slowly. I pressed my eye against the peephole. The hallway was empty, but the noise continued. I leaned down and looked under the door. A finger was sticking out. Just one white scratching at the threshold. I backed away. The scratching stopped. The next day, I called the landlord. I told him I wanted to move out. He asked why. I told him about the door. There was a pause. He said, the previous tenant had a dog, a small white dog. It died right there, in front of the door. The guy couldn't handle it. He left. I didn't sleep that night. Not because of the dog. Because when I looked under the door, the finger I saw wasn't a paw. It was a human finger with a fingernail. And the next day, I found a mark on the threshold. A mark left in the dust. As if someone had lain down in front of my door and scratched to get in. The dog, I don't think it was a dog. I moved out 3 days later. But sometimes at night, I still hear that scratching. And I look under my door, just to be sure. Summary, my door slams on its own at 3 a.m. I looked under the door and saw a human finger scratching. The landlord told me the previous tenant had lost his dog, but the finger wasn't a paw.